It's outside London Stadium, West Ham fans TV. I don't think you can be disappointed or angry about that performance. It was a performance, but we just could not get the finish.
I think we've done the opposite now, haven't we? I think we shored it up at the back, and now we can't score at the other end, can we? So, how many more chances did we need? Do you know what I mean? We had 2 clear-cut chances the first 3 minutes. I think Disasi did the other one headed off the line, and then we had another opportunity as well. So we looked bang up for it again. The tempo was there again. I've got to say though, the fitness levels I think from this Paco Jimenez, you can't knock it. Do you know what I mean?
They look fantastic defensively.
More articles obviously in the news during the week, obviously leading up to it. The players are coming out going. I think he had him sprinting up hills and all that, and he's standing up the top there like no problem. But yeah, listen, we just fell short, and obviously we fell short where we've really not needed to. And
well, I was going to say, can we afford to fall short these days?
I don't think we can, not in a game like this, which is why I think them 4 games that we got, obviously, that are not the big boys, you got to take 12 points. And then maybe we have got a hope and we're still looking over the shoulder. It's the Forest game now tomorrow. If they lose, and obviously we've got a point, it's what we knocked it to 2, but if they get a point, we're in the same predicament, then we go to Liverpool. So, yeah, listen, 11 games to go, and this was
squeaky bum time.
Yeah, it is a little bit, but like I say, we're no strangers, are we, to struggling a little bit, obviously, when the chips are down. But you can see a togetherness there. You can actually see that we are playing for each other. We're not 11 passengers. We're not 11 strangers.
I think they give a great effort today, but it just weren't there.
Yeah, it just weren't there. And again, it's just getting over the line. And when we're in this position, we've said a million times that you've got to do what you need to do in order to do that. And we've just fallen at the last, obviously, hurdle, haven't we? So, yeah, it's a tough one to take.
Coming up, we've got a tough run of games coming up. Listen, they play Liverpool tomorrow. We can't afford either of them to win. Otherwise, we are in trouble.
No, we can't. I mean, that's. I think we're going to be eagerly looking at them games tomorrow. Realistically, not that we want to necessarily, but we're well within it as a day. Tottenham could obviously get dragged into it if they ain't too careful. They'll have maybe a new manager bounce. Obviously, got to be a bit aware of that. Maybe they can pull themselves away. But listen, it ain't over till it's over, and we got to just try and
worry about ourselves.
It is worrying about ourselves, but like I say, because we're in a dogfight with a couple of teams, maybe possibly after tomorrow's games surrounding us, we ideally needed to come here and get the result. But I think we've done everything but. I mean, he could have changed it up a little bit tactically within the game. And by that, I mean, obviously, Bowen and Somerville obviously changing over flanks.
They struggled, but they struggled with them 2 fullbacks. Them 2 fullbacks are decent fullbacks.
They were. Do you know what? I was talking to a few of the boys afterwards, and I think in the first half, I think we had their ticket. But in the second half, I think it's role reversed again.
Yeah.
You know, they doubled up on Bowen. Somerville weren't having any joy against that Jimenez. We were giving him a lot of stick, obviously, during the game, and that's when we need to obviously build. And in fairness to that fella, he done well before he come off at the end, that Jimenez, didn't he? So I think he could have said to Bowen and Somerville, look, obviously either tuck inside and obviously go more centrally, or maybe obviously get either of them.
Anything he could have brought off the bench different? Maybe a Dharma? Come on, give him a little bit of a runabout at the end?
Yeah, maybe a Dharma, but I don't know whether, like I say, you don't know really what they think of these players, do you? Is it another squad player? Is it another player just to fill the boots? And maybe that could have been a case, but I think maybe Wilson should have come on earlier. He made a couple of opportunities for himself there, didn't he? And I think maybe Magassa was slightly off of it. I think first half when he came back.
I thought that was the wrong sub. I thought he should have come off, Magassa, and Souček should have stayed on, because you need a goal.
Yeah, but I think obviously on the booking as well, I think he needed to take a note of that, didn't he? So we can't afford Lecce suspensions obviously now, can we? Disasi was like a rock again. I think the 2 fullbacks were brilliant. Wan-Bissaka, Diouf. Fernandes a little bit quiet second half. I don't know if he sat back a little bit, maybe looked a bit wary, tired, but then he did have Burton Albion off. So listen, we've got a lot of work to do, and obviously as of teams around us, so we have got to look at ourselves, but it is that eagerly over the shoulder look as well. So
still, we haven't collapsed or anything tonight, so that's a good thing. We're looking solid, so going forward we're looking all right.
I think as we collapsed, I think obviously you're looking at, I know coming back situation, are you? But we did create the chances. The final third, obviously we were dire a little bit, and we needed to really, as much as we hit the target, it wasn't happening. And there's a reason that obviously the last 5 games was a draw against them, because we don't know how to do it, nor do they. I don't think they've beaten us for a while, have they? No. So, we've set the record straight and everything. But, yeah, listen, it's a point on the ball, it's a clean sheet. Try and take as much positives as possible as we can and prepare for Liverpool Saturday.
Great, thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much.